Hey everybody, Ryan Gromfin here, author, speaker, chef, restaurateur, and the founder of therestaurantboss.com, as well as the restaurantcoachingclub.com. And it's the end of the year. We're talking about setting goals and our visions and creating this amazing future. And one of the biggest problems that we're going to have when we set these goals is getting our staff to follow our visions and our dreams instead of their own. So I'm going to offer you a couple of really quick tips here today on how we can ensure that our staff is following our dreams and our visions and not just their dreams and their visions. You see, in the restaurants or in business in general, I believe that your staff is the most important thing that you have. You can't operate a successful business without your staff. And it's great to get your staff involved and to help make decisions and to be a big part of the process. But I think the one place that business owners, especially small business owners, fail is related to leadership. It's related to this vision, to their dreams, to why they got into this business, to what they want out of the business. That's the one area that is not a democracy. It's not up for vote. This is your vision. And when you are creating some new ideas and some new dreams and some new goals for 2014, I want you to be sure that your staff is following your dreams and your visions, not their version of your dreams or your visions, which is where I think a lot of us get stuck in motivating our staff, is we're not crystal clear. So that brings us to step one, which is be crystal clear on your outcome, not the process. The process is not important right now. So many of us get caught up on the process, on doing. There's this great old expression that Tony Robbins coins, which is, if the why is strong enough, the how doesn't matter. So think of your outcome as the why. Why do you need to do this? What is the outcome? What is the exact crystal clear result that you're going to get for following through on this vision or this dream? The rest of the stuff can fall into place a little bit later. That's not important right now. So step one is be crystal clear on the outcome. Step two is creating a very compelling future. It's not just enough to say, oh, isn't it going to be great? Or I'm so excited about this dream, or I'm so excited about this idea that we have. It needs to be compelling, and it needs to be so exciting and, again, so clear that they're just jumping out of their seats to follow you. And part of creating this compelling future is getting very, very specific in what it will mean, not just to you, what it's going to mean to them. We're all selfish a little bit, and at the end of the day, this is really about them. This is about how is it going to help them reach their goals faster? How is it going to help them fulfill the life that they want to lead? They're not as interested in your life as you may think they are. It's your job to be extremely interested in their life. And when I'm talking about creating a compelling future, I'm talking about creating a compelling future for your staff, for the people that need to buy into your new ideas. And it needs to be very clear and very concise. Okay, so step three is share the vision with the key staff. You need to first share it with the most important person, whether it's your general manager or your chef, or if you're in a larger property, maybe a banquet person, a salesperson, maybe it's your spouse that you need to share this vision with. But you need to get that person recruited onto your team. And the way you're going to do that, the way you're going to share this with them and share it as a compelling future, is hitting on their pain points and fears, not yours. So here's a couple tips on how we can do that. What are the biggest fears of the person you're trying to sell this vision on, this key employee, your spouse, this key person? So ask this one simple question to find out what their biggest fears is, what will hold them back from jumping on board with your vision. And the question is how ready are you to execute blank? So you ask this person, how ready are you to execute? Or how ready are you to help me with? Or however you want to phrase it. And then pay very close attention. If they reply with anything lower than a 5, then you need to reply with what would turn that into a 7 or an 8. Pick a number 1 or 2 numbers higher than what they said. So if they said a 4, then you would say, well, what would turn that into a 6 or a 7? And then pay very close attention and listen, because they're about to reveal to you their initial fears and their doubts as to why they are not ready to buy into your vision, what tools they need, what help they need, what more information they need to buy into your vision. I want you to ask that same question now. And if they reply with anything higher than a 5, then again, you want to reply, what would turn that into? And now I want you to pick a number lower, 1 or 2 spots lower than what they said, which I know sounds weird and counterintuitive, but by picking a number 1 or 2 spots lower than what they said, this is also going to reveal their fears and doubts, but more importantly, it's going to prevent them from just giving you the answer you want. This is going to prevent them from just saying, oh yeah, I'm an 8, I'm totally in, that sounds awesome, which we know isn't true, and eventually they're not going to follow through on it. So when they say, oh yeah, 8, that sounds great, I'm totally in, say, well, why didn't you answer a 5? Why didn't you answer a 6? Now they're going to reveal to you the true reasons why they're buying into this, and they're going to reveal to you some of their other fears and doubts. Okay, I hope this is making sense so far. So step 4, we're almost there. Step 4 is to refine your vision with the key staff and have them set deadlines. This further recruits your key staff into the process by refining it now and coming up with a little bit more of the how and setting the deadlines. Remember, the vision is crystal clear. The vision is not up for debate. The how, the process, the steps, the deadlines, you can get your staff involved in that now. And now they're going to really buy into this. They're going to really be part of the process because they're helping you get there. They're helping you design it. They're helping you achieve it now. They're really becoming a part of it. And then the last step is have that key staff help you share it with the rest of your team. Don't ignore them in this process. Don't just call a meeting and run that meeting. You can call a meeting, but then have your staff share it. Have your staff say, okay, so we're going in a new direction this year. We're trying this, we're trying that. We're going to work on this a little bit more. We're going to work on that a little bit more. We're not doing this anymore. And here's why. And when your key staff explains it instead of you, now the rest of the staff, your line employees, the ones you really need to get this done, are going to totally be sold on this because they're going to see it from their direct superior. They're going to almost believe, well, we don't want to lie to them. They are going to believe that your direct superior, their direct superior, is totally buying into this and totally excited about it and totally into it. And there's going to be this congruency between your executive staff and you. So even if your line level employees had some fears or doubts or they weren't totally buying into it, they can't go to mommy and expect a different answer than daddy gave them or vice versa. When they go to their direct or they go to you, they're going to get the exact same answer. It's going to be clear, it's going to be concise, and they're just going to have no choice. They're just going to totally buy into it, and they're going to be excited about it now because it's clear, it's compelling, and it's congruent all the way through the corporation. I hope this helped you a little bit. I hope you're planning and getting excited about 2014. It's just around the corner. It's just a couple days away here. And I hope that this really helps you not only create kind of some ideas and some of your dreams and some of your goals for the year, but how to get your staff to buy into it. So again, this has been Ryan Gromfin with The Restaurant Boss, and I hope you have a wonderful day. And more than anything, take a moment and please be grateful for what we all have this year. That's something that's really been important to me, and it's been an absolutely incredible year for me. I hope it's been an incredible year for you. I hope we have an even better year next year. I hope it's just an awesome, huge year where you achieve everything that you want. And part of that is through gratitude, because no matter what we want, there's always going to be someone out there who has more, but there's always someone out there who has less. And we need to be absolutely grateful for what we have. Have a wonderful day.